All right, what we're going to do today is add another horn to the existing factory horn. The factory horn is a single low horn. It's an FIAMM. It doesn't sound quite impressive. So what I did was added a high to it. You can get that at your local auto supply. It's an FIAMM. Just got to tap into the two existing wires that are connected to the horn and attach it to the new ones. It's pretty easy. I used the crimps tap-ons to add to it. You'll see how it goes. I'll show you further on. But it's an FIAMM. I already loosened it, but don't do that yet. I'll show you how to do it. It's a little easier because if you take that nut off right away, it's hard to get back on. So I'll show you further on how to do it. So keep watching the video and you'll see how I did it.
So here's the sound with the without the high horn. This is the Jeep sound. It comes from factory. We're going to add to it and see what that sounds like. All right, here's the sound with the two horns. A lot nicer, right? With the high and the low, much nicer. Yeah, sounds like a big car. I'll show you how to connect it. Now, first thing you got to do is loosen this bracket. That's an 1/8 inch Allen wrench right here. Okay, so that you can get to the nut that holds the horn, and you can put it back easily. So I'm going to loosen that, and I'll show you where the two wires are. So I loosened it. Just get a little closer. Now don't take that screw off because you'll have a hard time putting it back on. Just loosen it enough so you can move this, and then with a 10mm you're going to take this nut off and take the horn off so that you can reach the two wires. See, you can move now the horn, and you're able to get to the nut, and you'll be able to put it back on easily. I'll show you where the wires are. Alright, so I flipped the horn upside down and you can see the wires. There's a black wire and a green and white wire, I believe. Alright, so I got black going to black, and I got red going to the green and white. And you use these easy connectors. They just crimp on, and you just plug into them. They're really nice. I'll show you what they are. This is them. You buy these, and it comes in a set, and they come with this come together in a package. Just crimp it onto the wire. Just close it really tight with a pair of pliers, and that's it. You connect to any wire. It's really easy, and you just plug into it. You don't have to strip it or anything. You just plug this guy into it, and that's it. And then run your wires. Show you where I put the other horn. I ran the wires under there to the other side. That's where I had a spot for the horn. Now that's where my air filter used to be. The factory. I have a cold air intake, so you might not have that spot. You might have to look for another spot to put it. See, I got the air intake that goes in there. So it was easy for me. I made a bracket, a piece of aluminum, screwed it on, and you see the two wires coming over here. One goes to one side, and obviously if it doesn't work, just switch it. But it's the same horn, FIAMM, and that's the high. You get them at Pep Boys or any auto supply shop. It's the same thing, and that's what makes the nice sound when you have two. Easy project. Probably the hardest part is going to be finding a spot to put the horn. So, well, good luck.